We open on an old train station. Two groups of people stand opposed to each other, each holding signs and shouting. On the one group's side are pictures of crows with slogans like, "Bring back the crows." And on the other are still pictures of crows, but with red circles and slashes through them, with slogans such as, "Ain't no way these crows can stay." We pan away from this kerfuffle to the center of town, where the Harvest Festival is being set up. Booths are being readied, spaces are being made for vendors. The town is bustling. And far off, about a mile or so out into the woods, onto a dark path, we hear the crunching of gravel beneath heavy boots. We see the red and blue flashes of light of a police car, and we hear the radio. Call the sheriff. He's going to want to see this.
Ooh.
Welcome to Spillman 1968.
Groovy.
Welcome, everyone, to Dread and Breakfast. My name is Fob. I am the dreaded for this, our lovely
Dun dun.
4th? 5th?
Sixth.
6th? Jacob and I can't count.
Fifth.
For this lovely 5th story in Season 2. Thank you for being here so much. With me are our usual cast of, I was going to say weirdos, but that's mean.
Accurate.
I'll own weirdo.
Okay. With me is my usual cast of weirdos. Weirdos, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm weirdo number 1, and my name is Christine.
Hello, I'm also weirdo number 1, and my name is Jacob.
I'm weirdo number 7.5, and my name's Marissa.
Thank you all so much for being here. Here on Dread and Breakfast, we play the RPG Dread. If you don't know what it is, I recommend our primer, but for a very quick intro, we tell stories together. If at any point someone's doing a thing that they may or may not be able to do, success is kind of up in the air. You make a pull from a Jenga tower. If the tower falls, you're removed from the game.
Bum bum.
Season 2 is pretty enmeshed with itself. You should listen from the start to the finish.
Yay. I think you'll be very confused if you don't.
No.
Butter salad crow train. Do those words mean anything to you?
Yeah.
You might still be confused, to be clear.
That honestly super
What
fair.
are you talking about? It's all very logical and straightforward.
With that, let's go. The scene is set. Our camera is on the wonderful Spillman Municipal Library.
Ooh.
That, of course, has signs outside that say "Dingo's Welcome."
I forgot about that.
The camera flies through the door. We fly past the librarians.
Who is a dingo? Who is a dingo, please?
Who is Sandra?
Who is a crow?
Half crow, half dingo, half Sandra. As this crow dingo person just is putting away many books, we fly past them into the...
You're not even going to remedy that at all?
No. Into the dark back corner where there is, of course, a rundown stairwell leading into the non-temperature or humidity-controlled basement of the library, which is, of course, used as the archives.
No.
We see on a somewhat sturdy wooden door a small post-it note which reads, HOA meeting today. Going inside, we see two people sitting at a long rectangular table amongst archival boxes and things. One, a slightly nervous looking man. His hand kind of shakes and wobbles slightly as he just kind of sits there looking around, drumming his fingers. And we see a woman across from him in a flowing yellow kind of florally dress. She is sitting with papers in front of her, pen at hand, ready to take the minutes for the meeting. Archie, do you know where the others are?
Alice, I'm not sure where they could be. I don't think we can do the meeting with just the two of us here, though.
No, you're right. Well, I guess we'll wait to see who gets here first. So as these two are kind of talking back and forth, the camera pans over and it sees a man standing in the corner in the shadows, his face completely obscured. And as these two continue their conversation, wondering when their fellow HOA members will arrive, this man steps into the light and...
He steps into the light, and you see the first thing that is illuminated, an eyebrow. Cocked over an eye, he leans into the light and says, "We definitely need to wait for there to be a quorum before we can begin."
God.
The nervous man kind of starts. He drops the nothing that he was holding and looks at you.
Mitt, what? I didn't see you there.
He glides over and picks up the nothing that Archie has dropped and says, "My name's Mitt Nimsey and I love my wife," and hands it to him.
You see Alice kind of turn the page of a book that she has brought out, completely uninterested. You know, Mitt, you bring up your wife every time we meet you. It's almost like a methinks the lady doth protest too much situation.
Does the truth not bear repeating over and over again? Those things that are true never tarnish, no matter how much they are seen and used.
And over and over. And you see that she's turning pages. She's not reading.
I made a promise to a woman 25 years ago and I intend to keep it.
Oh.
She's the light of my life.
Well, if you could please sit down. Hopefully more will arrive shortly.
But of course. And he takes a seat.
Excellent. At that moment, walking into the room is a very tall, gaunt man with short, cropped, black hair, kind of salt and peppery on the sides. And he's wearing just a nice suit jacket and a fully pulled up purple tie.
Ooh.
You all know this as Herb. Herb walks in, nods to Alice. "Oh, hello, Herb. Nice to have you here." And the man sits down, nods at everyone in turn, and takes out a big book that says "The Budget" on it, and puts it down in front of him, and opens it up and waits attentively.
Mitt just nods knowingly.
Sagely. Mitt, would you make me a poll for entering into our room?
An
Bum, bum,
intro
bum.
poll.
But of course.
I love Mitt so much.
As much as Mitt loves his wife?
All right. Marissa, Jacob, are either of you DMing me in secret, or are one of you going to come into the show?
Okay. You hear the squeal of tires in the parking lot, even in this basement.
Amazing.
You may hear a slight thump of a really terrible parking job gone horribly awry.
As that happens, Alice kind of glances up and goes, "Oh, I believe Dee Dee might be here.
About a tight, full 10 minutes later, a woman arrives in the doorway. She is wearing a flared, midi skirt and, a very nice blouse and, a nice, shawl, all of which are different animal prints. We got zebra, we got cheetah, we got, a weird, snow leopard going on. A lot of patterns happening. She is also carrying a black cane. Her makeup is done, but her eyeliner is a little smudge. She's older, but she's the type of old where her age is inscrutable. In some lights, you would have sworn she's in her early 70s. In others, she looks like she should have been dead 70 years ago. So you really can't tell. And she's carrying this big, oversized, crazy bag with feathers and stuff adorning it. And she strides in. Hello, darlings. Am I late?
You're about 7 minutes and 34 seconds late.
I think you mean I'm 7 minutes and 34 seconds on time. This place would crumble without me. And she'll go sit at her little. Are there desks? Are there chairs? A table?
It's one big long table with chairs around it.
Perfect. I sit at one of the heads of it, and I
perfect.
start taking a bunch of shit out of my giant bag. There's my car keys are out there. There's a little Ziploc baggie of little chocolates that are out there, and a giant ass scrapbook. I know my family had them. It's the plastic film over the page that you lift up and can put Polaroids and the sticky film. And she takes out a giant thing of that and 20 newspapers, scissors, glue.
Are you scrapbooking in the middle of the meeting?
Well, we haven't started yet, so I'm going to work on my little binder project, of course. And I'll just start cutting out what looks like an obituary.
Good Lord.
Hello, Dee Dee. It's good to see you again.
Mitt, darling, how's your wife?
Beautiful as the day I met her. Now tell me, did you happen to bring any of those pralines today?
Oh, well, I always have a little something special in here. And she'll just take out more shit, spare hearing aids, batteries for the hearing aids, 400 cough drops, and then a little crumpled other Ziploc bag of pralines that she will just throw over the table at you.
Beneath a thick gray mustache, you see his lips curl up into a smile, and he says, "Thank you, Dee Dee," and begins to eat the pralines.
Under the very clear no food or drink sign in the archives.
Yes. So you see a muscle start to twitch under Archie's eye.
Mitt, you cannot eat in here. That is not okay.
Just his eyes move over to look at Archie, and he continues chewing.
So Dee Dee and Mitt, I need you both to make me a poll.
Oh, interesting. I'll go first.
Here I
don't
go.
worry about
Oh,
it.
sorry,
just
I
kidding.
already
No,
did.
you're good. No, you're good.
I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? A lady should always go first. My apologies.
All right. Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mitt, you continue to eat, and you see not only is a muscle now twitching under Archie's right eye, there's also a vein in his temple that is starting to just expand and pulse.
Son, you're not looking too well over there. Have you seen the sun today?
There's a very clear sign that says no food or drink. A very clear sign.
Oh,
It's a Post-it note that's on the floor because it did fall.
Because it's so humid.
It's
Yeah.
so humid in here.
God.
And it was on the door, and it did fall down, and you can tell that it has been stepped on.
Oh, Archie, darling, don't worry. And I hand him one of my Ziploc bag full of chocolates.
Dee Dee, I need you to make me another poll.
Fuck. They're great chocolates. Where was weed legal in the 60s? Because I got it from there.
I don't think it was.
Oh, well,
Marissa, they didn't make lead unillegal, and then
that's so fair, actually.
I'm trying to remember when they made it illegal, though. It might have been
Who's to say?
in the 60s.
1937.
Oh,
The Marijuana Tax Act with an H.
I would like to think, though, that all the chocolates look more or less the same. Some of them have weed and some of them don't. So it's a fun little Russian roulette for everyone who
Okay.
partakes.
That's fun.
It's for the pain, dear. My arthritis.
In the middle of this, you can see Archie getting more and more agitated. The door opens, and Jacob, would you like to introduce your character?
You see a tall man, not slender, not heavy, but, you know, he's got some weight going on. He's wearing a cool, like, button-up, like, Hawaiian-style shirt, but it's going to be
Ooh.
made out of, like, a more local fabric. Like, maybe it's got, I don't know, whatever kind of pattern a miner might wear. Like,
Ooh.
we're trying out some local fabrics for
Denim.
Jose, he's smoking a cigar. As he pulls it up to his lips, you see kind of a thin, wispy mustache. Well kept, but not the full mustache of maybe some other people in this room. Now, it's so warm in here. I can't say I've experienced a warmth quite like this since my days in the swamps of Mississippi. Archie, is there nothing you can do to cool it down in here? Maybe a fan or a cold, refreshing beverage?
Beverage? No. I'm working on some sort of way to filter out bad air in here. Don, we've been over this. You cannot smoke in here.
If he can smoke, does that mean I can eat?
No, he cannot smoke, and you cannot eat.
He takes another bite.
Jacob, Don, please make a poll for me.
Bob, I need you to know, like, this is hilarious. This is my fucking hell, though.
Yeah.
Like, and my real life a week ago when I had to give a tour. So
You're doing this. You gave him food.
I have pulled.
Excellent. What are you doing about your cigar?
Oh, I'm quite sorry, son. I forget I have them. It's always around, and he'll put it out, but still carry it around and kind of chew on it. And he's not going to take a seat. He's just going to kind of pace around the room, kind of perusing at artifacts or whatever on the shelves around. Like, he's there. He's still in the meeting zone. Like, he's not wandering around, but he's just, hanging out.
Alice, can we please get through this meeting as quickly as possible? I know the president isn't here right now, but I would love it if we could just get through this meeting, please. And,
Mitt stops and puts a hand on the table and says, "We can't begin without the president."
Alice will look at you and say, as the stenographer for the Spillman HOA, I believe that we can begin. The president will be his usual 30 minutes late. I think we can begin with the less important things before the president arrives. Don't you all?
Now, I see no reason to delay.
Dee Dee?
I look up from my scrapbooking and I look at Alice and there's such venom behind her eyes. And I'll just like kind of lick a page, bookmark it, and very like fold my hands. Sure.
Then it's decided. We have a majority vote.
Please let the record show that I did not vote to begin without our president.
The record shows thus, and Alice will write this in as just a fun little Easter egg. I am going to send into the chat for all of you Alice's full name.
Okay.
Ooh.
You all know this, and I just want you all to tell me how you think it's pronounced.
Okay.
Aswaheistel.
It's okay. It's spelled
Aswaheistel.
It's spelled ass whistle. ASSWHISTLE. Is it Alice ass whistle?
No, that's crass, Marissa. Please, it's pronounced Asweasley.
Swishley.
It's pronounced Asweasley. Dee Dee, you know.
I didn't say it. It's Dee Dee.
No, I know.
Yeah, fuck it. Miss Ass Whistle, I do have something to say about last meeting's minutes, if we're beginning.
Dee Dee, you know my name is pronounced Asweasley?
That's what I said. Anyway, so are you ready to begin? I have important things to correct.
Well then, I would like to call the Historical Society of the S is Silent of all Spillman the S is Silent to order.
Run that by me one more time.
I would like to call the Historical Society, the S is Silent, of all Spillman, the S is Silent, or as we all know, the HOA, to order.
But of is capital.
Yeah, why would it not be?
Why would it not be, Dee Dee?
You capitalize all the letters at the beginning of all the words.
Jesus Christ, Fabrice.
Let's open the meeting. First, the agenda. Well, that's enough. Now, can I call this meeting of the HOA to order?
Seconded. As I said, may I make a comment on last meeting's minutes?
Certainly.
So I noticed in paragraph 3, page 2, when we
Dee
were...
Dee, your time for comment is up. Does anyone have anything they'd like to add?
I'm so enraged. I fucking hate this bitch. I like tap my ear. I'm like,
Sorry, darling, my hearing aid must be... I can't hear you anyway, so...
Marissa, could you make a poll?
I will. Fuck her. I have been feuding with Alice since the day she was born. I will win this fight.
Excellent, thank you. You notice that Alice's lips are like a paper-thin line as you continue to talk over her.
In the place where we're discussing acquisitions, it's noted that we are in discussions with the Spillman family to acquire some of George Spillman's personal artifacts. I noticed in the minutes that you are credited with sourcing that.
Yes.
When really, actually, it's me. It's my project. So if you could just correct that.
Dee Dee, I'm terribly sorry. Can you hear me again?
I very begrudgingly turn on my hearing aid.
Dee Dee, I was under the impression that your project was the smell catalog, the olfactory catalog. I believe that I was dealing with the Spillmans on this.
I was doing both because apparently I'm the only one holding your job together at this point. And it's a necrology. I hold up my scrapbook.
A Necronomicon? That sounds demonic.
So I turn my hearing aid off. So as you know, it's an ongoing process, a memory project, if you will. I've categorized basically anyone of the unquiet dead in Spillman. Darling, here I'll give you an example. Let's see at random. Look, Gindelsberger, Winifred. So she died about like 10 years ago. I have her obituary here. I have a little clipping, a little pressing of a flower from her funeral. I was there, of course. And also sightings. She's usually spotted or sensed, I suppose, around the new Broken Yoke Diner. She manifests with the scent of bacon grease and orange peel, and she was killed by fire. So if you need to get rid of her, just light a candle, darling. I'm doing everyone a great service.
How can we get rid of you?
Now that was quite rude, Alice, and I think it was a little bit out of turn. I, for one, am very interested in all this information about the ghosts around town. Thank you, Mitch. At least someone appreciates me. And I'll, look around to, everyone. Has Herb said anything?
Herb?
Yeah.
Herb does not talk.
You just didn't want to do another fucking voice.
Herb does not talk. Herb absolutely says nothing. You've never heard this man speak once in your life, but the books work.
Is this just Ferb but with an H?
I wasn't trying to. That wasn't what. I need to sit down.
Because as soon as you described him, I was like, this is Ferb from Phineas and Ferb, just with an H instead of an F.
Huh.
Bob is questioning his entire life right now.
Well, moving on.
Dee Dee, do you have an entry in your wonderful, what did you call it, a necronology? Necrology. Do you have an entry in your necrology for George Spillman?
Well, I do have a page for him, and I've been meaning to talk to the Spillman family about it a little bit, because I personally haven't met anyone who's seen, smelled, etc. his ghost, so I'm not really sure.
Experienced?
Experienced, sure. I will grant you that one, begrudgingly. So, has anyone here seen George's ghost? All right, then.
You know, Dee Dee, I am a content man in many ways. I have a lovely, wonderful wife back home, but I...
Wait, back home?
Yes.
She's not in town?
No, she's not here at the library. She's back home.
Oh, I thought you were like back over yonder in different parts.
Over yonder in my neighborhood of Spillman. But, I do, that is one of my greatest wishes, is to encounter the ghost of George Spillman.
Well, Don, you're building that new little joint out with the old mining camps or whatever. Maybe he'll pop by. How's that going?
Oh, that would be quite the sight to see. I'd love to hear stories of our town's wonderful founder. And my new watering hole's coming around quite nicely, though. I've found some pleasant artifacts from about town to add to the atmosphere, and wonderful drinks are coming together. It's quite a nice time. You guys should come on by sometime.
When's happy hour?
Any hour's happy hour if you've had enough to drink.
Oh, perfect. When's the meeting gonna be done?
Mitt just nods his head with a small smile and his eyes closed.
If I could be allowed to continue with the agenda, we could maybe proceed.
I motion to have the minutes corrected. Anyone seconded?
Denied.
Don't make me say
Sure.
please. Thank you, Dawn. I slide you a chocolate.
I will eat.
Jacob, make me a poll, please.
Is it laced?
Is it
I'm
laced?
not gonna not eat chocolate.
Yeah, you can refuse the poll, I suppose.
And then get high as fuck.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
So you see, again, on his other temple, a vein is like throbbing on Archie's forehead.
This man's gonna explode before the meeting is over.
Honestly,
Honestly,
our first step.
I mean,
Sheriff's gonna want to see this.
yeah, it was Archie. He exploded. Very well. I will go back and I will amend the minutes from last session. But of course, Mitt, if you ever want to speak with the Spillmans, you're always welcome to accompany me on one of my many visits to their house.
Well, the Spillmans are one family, but it's really the ghost of George Spillman that I am hoping to encounter.
You never know. He might stop by. It's just as likely as he'll stop by there as he will Don's new watering hole.
Do you have a name for it yet, Don?
But of course, it's Dawn the Mountain Climbers.
Charmingly inspired. Moving on then, Mitt, if you could give me the current update on the Crow Conservatory.
What?
I know that we, last year we had decided to rebrand, per se, and crows are in now. So Mitt, how is that project going along?
Thank you for asking, Alice. The Crow Conservatory is coming along quite nicely. I will say that the crows have arrived, but we don't have a roof yet, so it's a little difficult to keep the crows conserved.
Has the netting that we provided not been sufficient?
Alice, crows are incredibly intelligent.
Don't tell me they used the netting to catch fish.
No, the crows have not used the netting to catch fish, but they're good at getting out of it.
Okay. So the
we've
freshwater.
We've had to the freshwater. Sorry, it's not polite of me to interrupt a lady. What were you going to say?
I was just going to ask if the freshwater swordfish population hadn't been hurt.
The what?
The freshwater swordfish population. Look,
I'm
you
sorry.
fucks hit me with Crow Train last time I ran.
I'm putting this into the world. The swordfish population is just one swordfish in a giant tank in Jacob's Tiki Bar. That's all it is.
Amazing.
No, don't worry. The current Spillman population of swordfish is 1 at the watering hole. Thank you, Dawn.
You see Sue's doing quite well.
That's right, Sue Swordfish, a Spillman native.
A great mascot.
We are having success, however, with providing the crows shiny offerings, namely from the mine. I've been talking with our HOA president about a special project, an interactive exhibit at the Crow Conservatory, so perhaps once he arrives we can discuss this, and you can understand why I was reticent to begin the meeting without him.
At that moment, you hear the shave and the haircut knock on the door that you all pass through.
He's here!
And bursting out from the closet behind all of you comes a tall man. He is very thin. He's wearing a 3-piece suit, but it is all tie-dyed. He strides into the room like he owns the fucking place, sits down at the other head of the table, and says, "Why, hello, everyone."
Hello, Chauncey. It's good to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too, Mitt.
Mitt is smiling. His little grin.
How are you doing, Thitithin?
My wife is doing wonderful, and so I am doing wonderful.
Excellent. Well, everyone, how has the meeting proceeded up until this point?
Couldn't you? You were in the closet.
I just arrived.
So you couldn't. Does the closet fucking connect to the mine from Breeze? Like,
Not that you know of.
Jesus.
I'm terribly sorry, everyone. I was cleaning some... He's, brushing some, dust off of his, immaculate, again, tie-dye 3-piece suit. I was cleaning the side of my house. Some children must have gotten a little rambunctious last night. Someone put some paint on it. It washed right off.
So then it must have been polar basis if like dissolves like, and you were able to remove it with water. That's good.
Mitt, I love that engineering mind of yours.
It's chemistry, but thank you.
Here. And he passes you a jar full of maraschino cherries.
Incredible.
Delightful.
I was gonna say I reach into my giant bag and pull out a handful of maraschino flavored cough drops and hand them as an offering to Chauncey.
My lady, thank you. He puts them in his breast pocket.
I need you to know I'm still picturing him as a 12-year-old and he's fully 50 fucking years old.
And the suit jacket is big on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Nowadays it would look like he's wearing his dad's suit, but back then it was just the style. So the shoulder pads are out.
It's giving David Byrne.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, Dee Dee, I trust there have been no troubles. Alice? He's looking between the two of you.
Well, I haven't done anything. I have updated my newest entry in our necrology.
So your project is going along well?
Going great. And I have another meeting with, who's alive? Ernest, I think, Spillman is a kid, probably. So his dad.
You can do business with children.
Chauncey says and has a war flashback.
He stares off into the middle distance for a minute, goes back and nods.
No, while he's staring into the middle distance, Mitt unscrews the jar of cherries and pops one into his mouth to bring him back to the present.
He starts chewing unconsciously and then pulls the stem out and goes, "I love a maraschino." Well?
So what was actually on the agenda? I didn't actually read it. I'm going to be so real.
Thitithins, this will be the greatest Spillman Harvest Festival ever, because, as you all know, it will be my last as president of your HOA. After this year, I must step down. It is not for me to lead anymore.
Or we could rewrite the bylaws for a 6th time and just extend your term.
I'm a fan of this.
We would need the mayor's permission. I do not know if they will give it.
Don, aren't you in with the mayor?
Oh, of course. I've met with the mayor many a times. He's quite a nice fella, trustworthy, and perhaps we bring a gift or a trinket to enhance our proposal. And I'm sure he's a reasonable man. We could ask.
And if the Harvest Festival goes over well, I mean, Mayor Crow can't say no if you have to bring him a trinket. I didn't even think that was that good.
That was pretty good.
My friends, I must leave you after this Harvest Festival. And that is why I want it to be one to be remembered. Will you do this for me? He looks at each of you in the eye. Citizens.
Mitt gives a solemn nod.
Dee Dee makes the sign of the cross.
Of course, I know. We're all committed to this being the nicest of festivals ever.
Then this will truly be the best Harvest Festival ever. The 69th Festival.
Nice. When is the Harvest Festival, like today or like tomorrow or like next week?
It's
This
in a couple
week?
days. It's this week.
Okay.
Chauncey goes over and says, now, duties. We will, of course, need the sheriff's assistance with managing safety and security. And at that point, you do hear Shave and a Haircut knock again.
Come in.
You see the door, like, opens, like, it kind of, like, creaks open just a little slowly. And in comes an older man, kind of shorter, a little bit pudgy, like he's eaten, like, donuts his whole life. He would be wearing a sheriff's hat, but he's kind of holding it in his hands. He kind of, like, comes in. Howdy, everyone. Tamus Tupper here, your sheriff. Thank you for finally letting me in. I was standing outside darn near 10 minutes now.
Why didn't you knock until now?
I knocked 10 minutes ago.
And then you just stared at the door for 10 more minutes?
Well, I didn't want to be
Tamus.
rude.
Tamus, we've talked about this.
Now, Dee Dee, you know me. I'm not an assertive man.
And we're so glad that you, a non-assertive man, are the sheriff of our town. So good. That bodes so well for us.
Well, actually, everyone, I'm terribly sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. But Mitt, could I speak with you in the hallway, please, for just a moment?
Of course, Sheriff. And he stands and walks out with him.
Okay. The sheriff kind of closes the door. Now, Mitt, a situation has taken place that I could certainly use your expertise on.
Is this an urgent situation?
Oh, we would be leaving immediately.
Well, then let me dismiss myself from my HOA meeting, if you don't mind.
But of course. Gestures for you to go back inside.
He goes in and says, "Excuse me, but it seems there is a chemical emergency that I am needed for."
Chauncey's head like snaps up. He looks he looks you dead in the eyes and he goes, "Excellent. A quest. Everyone." Chauncey like kind of like raises his hands and like, "Do you move, Dee Dee?"
No.
Don?
No.
Herb?
He does a very slow blink look at Chauncey, and then does a very slow blink and looks back at the middle space of the room that he's been staring at this whole time.
Like a cat?
Archie, how about you? Would you like to come with us on a quest?
Archie's face is like beet red. No, I'm putting my foot down. All of you out. Everyone out. This is my archive, and I can decide what happens. We are meeting somewhere else. Go.
Mitt turns to Alice and says, "It would seem that our meeting has adjourned."
Well, I will stay here and secure a new meeting location. So, Mitt, you come back now. And as for everyone else, I suppose you're dismissed. Chauncey stands up and says, "Excellent. Dee Dee, Don, with me." And he walks out confidently.
All right, fine. You're lucky my weekly bridge night got canceled. I just start packing up my scrapbook and all my cough drops and all my everything. I think Dee Dee like makes eye contact with Dawn and then will like spill some cough drops on the floor, like just make a lot of old people chaos, like drop her hearing aid just in case Dawn wants to swipe any artifacts to display in his bar from the archive. She's like causing a distraction.
Oh.
Dee Dee, that will be a poll.
That's fine.
Ooh.
Do you know, like, when an old person is at a restaurant and they insist on stealing, like, every little creamer and, like, the sugar and, like, maybe a tiny cup? Like, that is the energy.
I'm an old person, I guess.
Or, like, we'll take, like, the lemon wedges from the water and put them in their own Ziploc bags that they brought to then take home.
Okay, I'm not that old.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your poll. So you are able to make a suitable distraction. Archie's going to come and like try to like help and like usher you out of his space. Don, are you doing anything in the moment?
Yeah, he's found a bell from the old mining camp.
Ooh!
He's kind of found on the shelf, like the kind that might be up on the top of the post. It's maybe the size of, I don't know, softball, maybe a little bigger. And he's going to just kind of grab that and hold it kind of discreetly at his waist, kind of, you know, strategically on whatever side Archie is not on.
100%.
There's like an artifact tag like hanging off of it. Like,
Do you hustle on out of here?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
You get on out, you've pocketed this bell, and yeah, we'll say you, Mitt, Chauncey, and Tamus are all in the lobby when finally Dee Dee arrives, still being like helped forcefully by Archie up the stairs.
I'd like to think like Archie is like half helping me and half like pushing me.
Yes.
Archie, I don't think it's a big deal. It's not like anyone uses the archives. When's the last time you've had a record request? It's fine.
Dee Dee, didn't I help you source artifacts for your book?
I mean, other than me. Oh, my hearing aid.
He like pushes you out, and Tamus goes, "Well, I suppose we should get going. Is everybody joining?"
It would seem as such.
I'll drive though. Where are we going?
Oh, the Badger Path out in the woods.
Okay, perfect. I'll meet you at the trailhead. If anyone wants to ride with me, I have some space in the back.
Chauncey jumps up and, "I call the trunk," and he like bounds after you.
I think I'll drive myself, thank you.
Suit yourself. There's plenty of room in my car. Tamus will get in his car and drive, I guess, just Mitt to the trailhead.
I think Mitt is gonna join Chauncey.
In the trunk?
I think Mitt goes, "Thank you, Tamus, but I will ride with Miss Dee Dee." And he gets in the back seat and then pulls down the seat that leads into the trunk so that he and Chauncey can continue talking.
Aww.
All right. So I will say, Mitt, you do not notice anything because you and Chauncey are like engaged in conversation on the drive.
Mm-hmm.
But to our drivers, Dee Dee and Dawn, both of you guys, as you're like kind of driving through town on your way to the space, you notice just a couple of things. There are people, milling about. They're getting ready for the festival. There are like tents being erected. There's like, grounds being like staked out for games. There are protesters on both sides of the Crow fence. There are people, in the for camp and people in the get out camp.
So are they protesting the actual birds or are they protesting the mayor?
They are protesting. Based on their signs and the drawings, it seems as though they're protesting the birds themselves.
Oh, okay.
So this is the decade where the crows shift, and we become really about crows, maybe.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see, but that's what's currently happening in public opinion.
We'll have to poll for that.
I love that Spillman is so idyllic that this is the shit they are worried about in 1960.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, they've solved every other problem.
You notice as you drive past the Rockland grocery store that there's like a small group outside, kind of like peering in. It doesn't look like anyone's going like in or out of the store. There are some miners walking around town.
Children hole diggers?
Both, but you see more coal diggers than usual. Just some things like that you see as you're like driving by.
Dawn's stopping by, like driving by to check out. There's a pretty sizable like booth and tent to sell Mexican food. Kind of staffed by people from his restaurant. He's going to make sure that's all going well. The griddles.
What's on the menu? What's on the menu? What's on the menu?
They're making fresh tortillas for tacos. There's going to be local Spillman turkey with adobo spices. Maybe a vegetable option. Like
They're getting the smoker revved up with Coalwood chips.
Yep. It's like a turnip and potato, maybe kind of hash situation with some cheese and stuff. Churros. For sure, there would be churros.
Yes! Fuck yeah!
You go up to Tommy Taco Truck and he looks at you and says, "Hey boss, what checking in? How are things go? How'd the meeting go?"
Oh, the meeting went quite fine. There's something about an old factory and the minutes from last week, and just we're on our way to the Badger Path or something for the history of badgers, I suppose. And just was passing by. Figured I'd stop by, make sure things are running smooth.
Absolutely, boss. You want one on the house?
Oh, but of course, it's my house.
You're not wrong.
Mi casa es mi casa.
He hands you a really good looking, like almost like a brisket taco. But it's like it's turkey, and it is like it's smoky, and it's like shredded, and it's like falling apart in your mouth, and it's
onions and cilantro on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent as always. The spices and the smoke, they linger just so well. It's a great job as always, Tommy.
Did you now? We do have some jalapenos coming in later. We'll have them pickled for it, so I figured that could be like a nice addition if some extra flavor, some extra kick.
That sounds quite nice. And why don't you save the brine for me? I've got an idea.
You got it.
A culinary scheme.
He gives you a nod, and he gets back to setting everything up, making sure everything's working and all the food is cooked right for the next week or so, and you get on your way.
Oh, can I retcon something? I feel like Dawn drives a motorcycle.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Jacob, you're a delight, and I love you. Anybody else have anywhere they'd like to stop before getting to the Badger Trailhead?
Well, I would like to stop and say hello to my wife, but I don't know if we have time for that. But I'm thinking of her.
And perhaps you are thinking of her because your life flashes before your eyes about 8 times when Dee Dee's behind the wheel. There's like some swerving. There's some like not realizing she's on the wrong side of the road. Like I think she beats Tamus to the trailhead and like somehow parks with her car like half in a ditch and not like fully flipped over. And she can probably still get out. But like it was a rough ride.
One of the tires is like completely fully off the road, like in the ditch and like spinning still.
Mick gets out of the car and goes, I've seen worse.
Chauncey like tries to pop the trunk and it doesn't open.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It just sticks a little bit. Honestly, this car is the best thing my ex-husband Ethan ever gave me. Can you believe my niece tried to take my keys away from me last year? I mean, honestly. And she just like pokes it with her cane and the trunk pops open.
Sweet freedom. Tamus pulls up behind you. Now, Dee Dee, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to catch my attention on the drive here.
What do you mean?
Were you unaware of the red lights you drove through?
Anyway, so why are we at a trailhead? Sheriff, what are we getting ourselves into here?
His hat's in his hands again. He's kind of like nervously like spinning it in his hands, like passing it back and forth. Now, Mitt, I believe I need your help. I need someone who can collect samples. I'm not entirely sure what we're dealing with, but if you'll just follow me. He's muttering as he like walks a little bit down the trail, and you see across 2 trees, just like 10 steps in on the trail, there's like the yellow police tape of like the police line do not cross. There's no one here to enforce that. It's just there. And Chauncey sees this and he gets that 1,000-yard stare again, and he goes, "I cannot go any further."
But you brought us here.
Mitt pulls out the marashinos again and pulls one out.
Chauncey holds up a hand. "Mitt, please. My policing days are behind me."
And this cherry is in front of you. Come on. And he walks towards the crime scene, like with the cherry kind of trailing behind him.
Okay.
To entice Chauncey to come with.
Chauncey is holding back a little bit. Chauncey is a little... You haven't seen him like this. He doesn't look like he wants to engage with police business.
That gives Mitt pause. And he puts the cherry in the palm of his hand.
Chauncey looks at it. "My friend." And he just chomps it like a madman.
Disappears into the forest. We only hear the sound of like mouth gnashing as he disappears into the
Gnash.
Yeah. So you all walk down and you come across a body
Oh.
lying in the middle of the path. I don't know if you all would recognize him. He's just a normal townsfolk. His name is Derek. Last name Deadman.
Like my cousin?
Now, Dee Dee, I do hate to ask, but I do need a family member to, well, identify the deceased.
Oh my god.
You see Derek lying on the path. There are deep gashes in his chest. Not clean like a knife or anything, but he looks like he was like attacked. There's like dirt and like soil like on the bottom half of his body, like it was covered in dirt or something. And you can see like drag marks from off in the woods, like pulling the body to this spot. Tamus kind of looks at you all and says, "Now, I didn't want to cause an alarm so close to the festival, but we found who I assumed to be a Derek lying off it over by those trees over yonder."
I think like Dee Dee is uncharacteristically like a little pale and isn't getting like super close, but like is just like has her hand over her mouth and is just like nodding.
Tamus kind of comes over and like puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Now, Dee Dee, I understand that this must come as quite a shock, and I do apologize for springing it on you. Are you able to tell me who this is?"
Well, that's my baby cousin Derek. I'm pretty sure. When did you find him?
A few hours ago, we discovered him on a routine patrol through the woods. We found him over there. He points like a little bit off trail, maybe 20, 30 feet or so. He's pointing over at like the base of like a coalwood tree.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, Dee Dee. I moved him here myself. I didn't want you seeing him off in the woods all alone. No need to worry.
So, Sheriff, let me get this straight. And he blinks real slow at him.
Yes?
You find the body of someone that you believe to be Dee Dee's cousin and my close friend. You move the body from where you found it before closing off the crime scene, and then
I did
bring
make a
us
chalk
into
outline.
the crime scene, contaminating the crime scene without considering the fact that there may be a bit of a conflict of interest with who you're bringing to where you're bringing us.
Well, now...
Is this correct?
Well, now, Mitt, no. Now, Mitt, be reasonable. I did make a chalk outline of where he was.
I'm being very reasonable, Sheriff.
You look over, and there is, like, a chalk line, but it's strangely just a chalk line of a torso.
What?
Next to, like, a small, like, pile of dirt.
Now, Sheriff, I'm setting aside my personal opinions and feelings about this, but how the hell do you expect any of my analysis of this chaotic crime scene that has clearly been contaminated and disrupted to hold up in court?
Well, now, Mitt, those are some fancy words you're using. I'm just hoping you might find some science things around here, and we can
use that to find the killer. It could be that this was some sort of animal. The poor man was half buried. Maybe.
I'm sorry. You found my baby cousin Derek buried in the woods and dug him up?
Well, I just his bottom half. Now we had to. I mean, I couldn't leave him there. We had to move him.
This is some small town horse shit. Jesus Christ.
Jacob, do you think that everyone in town kind of knows your general vibe with Derek? Or do you think that's just a private thing between the two of you?
I guess it's a little up to Derek. I don't think I would go broadcasting our beef, but...
Beef?
Okay, so you would keep it pretty on the low.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek was a gossipy tart, and he would talk loudly and openly about not wanting Don's bar to open, Don the Mountain Man to open. He's saying that it it's bad for the culture, it's making a mockery of the miners and their struggle. He really didn't like it where you turn all the lights off for an hour so that everyone gets to experience what it's like when the electricity goes off in the mine. He thinks that's very insensitive, but everyone else in the town seems to think it's pretty cool. But yeah, so Derek has certainly spoken about that, so people can be aware of that if they want to, but that is information that is out there in the town.
Oh, he definitely told me about it.
Oh, Dee Dee,
Probably.
you guys had tea almost weekly, and he would just complain.
Which is very ironic since I've been kind of helping, or at least rooting for Don. Oops.
You can hear your cousin be upset and be like, but it's really for the best.
So, I'm not going to ask the sheriff this question. Mitt, does this look like an animal attack, or did someone murder my baby cousin?
Well, I'm no biologist.
Are you a botanist?
Not that either. I'm a chemist. And I'm no coroner. But these gashes do seem pretty large to be an animal.
Now that's what I thought first. But then I remembered my time up in the mountains, in my nice, staying up there, and I remember that there were mountain lions there. Now they didn't bother me because I was behind a gate, but
I'm sorry. Are you implying that Davis was a member of the Uncut Vein in his youth?
now I wore many a hat in my time, but now I'm here and I'm wearing a sheriff's hat.
Sheriff, look at the spacing of the wounds. I've never seen I've never seen a mountain lion whose paw is that large before.
Now, Mitt, I feel as though if we need to rule this an animal attack, and we should be on the lookout for a lion. We can't go scaring the town.
Tamus, I pull a spare hearing aid out of my bag. I need you to wear this and listen to the absolute horse shit you're saying, because that's ridiculous. I know for a fact that Derek has been camping with his father since he was a young child. If it was an animal that did this horrible thing to him, it would have had to be a very damn smart animal.
But well,
Like
I mean,
a human. Like I'm saying he was murdered, is what I'm saying.
But I think the animal would have been burying him, like a snack for that you come back for later, like how squirrels done bury their acorns,
Or a crazed lunatic could have tried to be hiding his body and have gotten interrupted. Before you ruined everything, did you see any footprints or animal tracks or anything around?
Oh, there's plenty of animal tracks all through here.
As they're talking, Mitt begins to take various samples from the crime scene without saying a word.
Okay. Just like various stuff, like soil, like what kind of samples?
I think, he's taking soil from the body, he's taking soil from near the Colwood tree, he's dusting for prints.
As you're moving around the tree, you get this smell wafting over you of pennies. It doesn't come with any of the
usual Spillman sights and sounds that would accompany a ghost presence. This is a very real, very of this world, of this side's scent.
I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah, so I think he's taking samples of like any like fluid that he sees or like anything that looks amiss. And notably, he's taking 2 of every sample.
Okay.
Ooh.
It doesn't look like there's a ton of blood around here. Even by where he was like partially buried, there probably should be more because he's not still leaking.
I look under his fingernails, and is there anything under his fingernails? Is there fur anywhere? Because ostensibly he would have fought back.
You don't see anything under his fingernails, although on closer inspection of the body,
I have put on work gloves, by the way.
sure. Well, yeah, you have like latex gloves on, but his top half is fairly cold. His bottom half, though, as you're still collecting samples, it gets like warmer and warmer as it goes. So it starts to get hot near like the knees and down.
I don't like that, Bob.
The other thing that you notice is that looking around, there's tiny little like indentations on like the soles of his boots. And like he's wearing like leather hiking boots, and you see like tiny indentations like all over those.
Like pock marks? Or
Yeah.
like
Like pockmarks.
huh.
When you say his legs are hot, like hotter than a normal body temperature,
Hotter than room temperature, hotter than a normal body temperature.
is he burnt?
Nope, not at all.
Mitt continues his work without saying anything.
Okay. A couple other things that you see as you're like taking scenes, not near where the body is, but near where it was. You do see that there is a white chalk outline of like a person just like kind of like lying prone on the ground, and it is only it goes down to the torso and then stops. You also see nuts and what looks like maybe like granola bits around, and you also find a flashlight by the tree.
I take the flashlight.
Fair enough. It has like dirt on it. It looks like it was like on the ground for a minute, but yeah, you take the flashlight. Now, Dee Dee, please, I must say, we need to be a bit reasonable here. This is getting.
Tamus, you have made a mockery of this crime scene. You've made a mockery of my family's grief. You were
Dee Dee,
no
please.
help several years ago when I found my beloved former husband Paul died dead of a heart attack, allegedly, in my living room, and you're no help now.
Dee Dee, please. Here, a peace offering. He pulls out a Ziploc baggie, and it has granola and peanuts in it, and he offers
Oh
you.
my god.
You didn't see it.
Oh my.
You don't know.
Mitt sees it.
I turned to Don. I'm like gesturing like with the cane in one hand, like the bag in another, just like flapping around like old woman enraged.
Uh-huh.
Do you really believe this? Am I like, back me up here? This is madness, right?
This is quite the situation we all find ourselves in. It's unlike anything I've seen in all my years. It's vicious attack, or perhaps could be the witch of the mountain keeping her
don't
hillside
start.
clear. We'll leave the details to the police and the various forensic type people for the details, but it's quite a tale to be told for sure.
Yes, indeed. Forensic sciences, indeed.
And he stands up and he walks over to the sheriff and he hands him a bag that is full of the samples. Notably, though, it's only one of each sample.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to hand it to the sheriff and then says,
Oh, one moment. I forgot one more.
and he has another vial, and he holds it up to the sheriff, and it has one peanut in it and one oat in it, and then he puts it in the evidence bag and hands it to the sheriff and says,
If you will enter these into the record before I begin my analysis.
But of course, Mitt, thank you for your help. And speaking to Don's point and to yours just now, I do appreciate you all helping me today, and I am sorry that I will have to, well, ask for more.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
As you all know, I at this moment I'm quite busy with Harvest Festival security management, and if Mitt, you say, and Dee Dee, you certainly seem to believe that this is a person. We can't, if we have a killer on the loose, that would just be terrible. So I will go and make sure that no one is causing a problem in the town. And I hereby, and he makes the sign of the cross, deputize all of you to go forth and solve this case. He claps his hands. Well, good luck.
What? Huh?
Cool.
No!
I can't think of a more well-suited trio, frankly.
This episode of Dreaded Breakfast brought to you by Sam Elliott.
And Tim Misney.
And Tim Misney, but not really, because I don't want to get sued, because he'll make us pay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, another fob episode? Me? Dreading again? Thanks so much for listening, dear listener. Big fan of you being here. Means a lot. Our theme song is, of course, composed by the wonderful Morgan Thomas Mills and samples music courtesy of the American Folklife Center Library of Congress. I'd also like to give a big thank you to Jacob Smith for composing an original song for this season that we featured in this episode. What could that be about? You can find links to all of Jacob's creative projects in the episode notes. Check out the episode notes for all of our sound credits, content warnings, and the links to our cool Discord server that you can come and talk to me about TTRPGs in. Please give me your hot takes. I will listen to them. We'll be back in 2 weeks, guys, for the next part of the story. Thank you again so much for being here. I appreciate you the most for being here at the end. Yes, you. Not you. You. Yes, you. I love you. Bye.